Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Earlier today, I had... Not earlier today. This is basically 5 minutes ago. I tried to drink some Powerade, and it went out my nose. Oh god, that felt so weird. It was not a fun experience. If anyone's shown up, I don't have chat up, so I can't look at chat right now. I'm currently getting the advertisements out. Ah, still feels so weird. I can still like feel the I don't want to say residue, but the my nose is not happy. Ah. Also, sorry for not streaming as much over the past week. I've been preoccupied with other things that have taken up time, but hopefully over this next, hopefully this week I should be able to get like 2 to 3 streams out. But the week after that, I'm gonna be busy. So I mean, I might only be able to do 5 streams max for the rest of the summer, because I do plan on stopping at the end of the summer. Um, I do plan stopping. Yeah, I plan on stopping at the end of the summer, so that I can focus on classes. And I start on the it's the 19th of August. Oh shit! I should also quickly check something. That is public. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that the stream VOD from last time was public. Um, oh, and one other thing. Quickly check my audio. Oh, that sounds good. So two other things, before we begin. Firstly, um, I have something currently heating up, and it'll probably be done in 30 minutes, so I'll have to probably dip and get that when that's done. Also, I should be doing a second stream later today, around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 8 p.m. CST, because I'll probably be playing Satisfactory with someone else. Uh, I've been speaking with Sancho in DMs. Oh, hello, cat. Not now. I've been speaking with Sancho in DMs, and they said they'd be available later today to try and do that. So, I might help them on one of their worlds for a bit on stream. So yeah. But yeah, that'll be much later today. So I don't know how many people will be there for that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We had just finished Lorem's third date. Yes, okay. So we have just finished Lorem's... excuse me. We have just finished Lorem's third date. We've just finished Lorem's third date. And that's basically where we left off. Okay. So current goals are Lorem's bad end and flawless run. Unfortunately, I don't think we should get flawless run for this, because one of the things I think I think one of the things that we just that we how do I put it? I don't really want to say discovered, but one of the things that we concluded last time was that probably in order to do flawless run, it's not necessarily just one playthrough, or you don't have to get. How do I explain it? You have to get all three investigation, do well on all three investigations, right? But it says flawless run during a single playthrough, and what I think it means by within a single playthrough is within a single like sitting. I have to do it all in one sitting. So yeah, that kind of blows, but and I'm like I just have to dedicate a stream to doing flawless run. And basically go for no other endings. I still have some of that Powerade left. Anyways, looks like I have some free time today. Um, I don't remember what I decided to do last time. But I know there's an achievement for meeting with Katsuharu. So, um, yeah, I might just meet with Katsuharu. Um, I know I've also been doing the Bryce dates, but I'm not quite going for his ending yet. So just meet with Katsuharu. Because like I said, I believe I get an achievement for this, and I may as well make progress on achievements. Whoa. This is pretty neat. I like this. I like this song. The old man! Okay, there we go. There you are. I wasn't sure if I was going to find you from the description you gave me.
Well, this corner is where I do business. You could have asked anyone and they would have told you where to...
My nose and throat haven't fully recovered from the power going up my nose.
And they would have told you where to find me.
I see.
Now, what would you like for your ice cream?
Well, what do you have to offer? Hold on. Oof. Anyways, sorry about that. Well, what do you have to offer?
What I have to offer? As for the main dish, I have ice cream, gelato, frozen yogurt.
Is this how you spell yogurt? Because I always remember spelling it without the H. Oh well.
Frozen custard, soft serve, sorbet, sandwiches, popsicles, Millerine,
I've never heard of this.
sherbet, cold taffy, snow cones, and halu halo. Halu halo.
Okay. Cold taffy. I don't know what this is. I vaguely know what this and sherbet are, but as I understand it, sherbet and sorbet are often kind of how do I put it? Like, whenever I've heard either of them used, they seem to be used for the same thing, so I'm not sure what the difference between sherbet and sorbet is. Sorry about that. The Discord group is popping off. I have no idea what the fuck Millerine is. Cold taffy just sounds like... I've never had normal taffy, but I've had saltwater taffy. So is it like frozen saltwater taffy? That sounds painful. Snow cones. Yeah, okay. Frozen custard. I like this. I like this background music. Alright.
Besides, I can offer you waffles, sticks, pretzels.
I'd really like a soft pretzel. I'd like a soft pretzel right now. I think yeah, that'd be nice.
Wafer cones, candy cones, sugar cones, chocolate coated cones, double cones, or vanilla cones.
What the fuck? I've only heard of waffle cones and cake cones. I think that's wafer cones for this. I don't know what sugar cones are. Chocolate-coated cones are kind of self-explanatory, but I don't know what sort of cone the chocolate covers. I don't know what they mean by a double cone or a vanilla cone either. That's a lot of variety you have there.
And I haven't even started about the toppings. Now you know why I have to keep dragging this big cart everywhere.
Oh no! Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but we're closed.
You don't look closed. Cat, no, you're just gonna bite the cords. You don't look closed.
But we are.
I really want to buy an ice cream, though. Please? It's really hot, and I'll pay you twice as much.
Sorry, we are closed.
Can you at least tell me when you're going to be open?
When I feel like it. Now off you go.
But Professor Haro waved his claw dismissively. Oh no. I may as well do an extra save.
Off you go.
Sheesh, whatever. I'll just go and jump into a lake or something. Why did you come here when you're closed?
This is just my spot. Has been for a long time. I'll open for those pesky customers later, but right now I have a guest to entertain.
I don't know. That sounds weird. What sort of business model is this? I see. How long have you been doing this?
I've been in this business for over 40 years now.
Oh, wow.
You see, I'm this town's only real ice cream vendor. Sure, you could just go into a store and buy a pre-made ice cream nowadays, but it's just not the same. My customers know that. They love my ice cream. Of course, I don't just sell it. I also do ice cream for...
I also do ice cream... What?
I also do ice cream parties and catering.
Like ice cream for parties? Is what they... No. Pay attention later. Oh. Hello. He's on the desk now. Yeah. Cat. Sorry about that. Anyways, does he mean like ice cream for party? Oh, well. If he was doing ice cream for parties, that would just be catering itself. So, is like ice cream parties? So is that like a special event or some shit? I'm using one hand to pet the cat. Ice cream parties, yeah. Oh, whoops.
Only for very special occasions.
The townsfolk must really like your ice cream then.
Oh yes, business has been business has been wonderful for decades. Lately though, everything just seems to be going down.
Why is that? Ow.
Every day, less customers find their way to me. If I don't sell everything, things start to spoil and I have to throw them away. I never had to do that before. If it keeps going on like this for much longer, I might have to face the reality of bankruptcy. I was planning to retire in a few years, but I can't. Not like this. It wouldn't be nearly as bad if I hadn't also lost all my savings recently.
you involved in a financial scam. Oh no, what happened? Oh, Mahjong. I've heard that game, and last I remember I hear about it being used for bets.
Well, I happen to be an avid player of a game called Mahjong. And just as... Ow! Damn it. Cat. Stop.
Get down. It's enough. It's enough now. There you go.
I happen to be an avid player of a game called Mahjong. And just as it so happens, sometimes people play for money, too.
You lost all your life savings by gambling.
That's the funny thing about gambling. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you win big, and sometimes you lose all your savings. That's just how it goes.
He looks way too excited about this. I see. How did you decide to become an ice cream vendor anyway?
You have quite a history, human, so I'd hope you're prepared.
Well, I'm an ambassador, so if you have a story to tell, I'll listen.
As you wish.
Oh, God. Okay, it's one of these. Oh, God, this is gonna take a while. I didn't realize we'd have one of these for a side character. Should I even do his voice for this? I don't wanna wear out my throat. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that.
I have very fond memories of my childhood. When I was little, we had a confectioner in town who offered all kinds of specialties, from cookies and sweets to cakes and chocolates. The owner was a kind old dragoness who made everything that was sold in her shop with her own two claws. Her confectionery was always very good, but it was her ice cream that was truly exceptional. Even as a small child, I could always taste the difference. Even when my peers didn't care and proclaimed one ice cream as good as the next. As I grew up, I came to a fundamental understanding about people. There were those who were content with the lowest common denominator, and those, like me, who could appreciate the finer details and expertly crafted things. I talked with her, and I heard of her plans to retire, to see if someone else was to continue running the shop, or if she had taken in an apprentice. But to my utter dismay, I learned that this was not the case. You see, she was the kind of humble person who didn't think of herself or her wares as special in any way, so she never felt the need to preserve them. I really realized that without my intervention, her art would be lost forever. I begged and pleaded with her not to let this happen, but she insisted that I had vastly overestimated her skill. It was not until I ran out and brought her some of the store-bought pulp they dared to call ice cream that she gave in and agreed with me. As a creator, she of course had never felt the need to buy some for herself when she could just make her own. And after only eating her own wonderful ice cream for all these years, it had just become ordinary for her. She had never realized how exceptional it truly was. Even though she was...
Just let me take a breath. God damn.
Even though she was already at retirement age at the time, she took me in as an apprentice to teach me the fine art of confectionery. I was her student for a few years and learned the basics of many different recipes, but unfortunately, she passed away before I could learn the secrets to her particular blend of ice cream. For the next couple of years, I traveled from city to city, trying to find her relatives or confectioners of a similar caliber in order to find the last ingredients of her recipe. Going from one disappointment to the next, I finally tracked down a distant nephew who remembered her from his own childhood. Even back then, her ice cream had apparently been very popular in the family. She was very happy to hear that she was able to fulfill her dream of... He was very happy to hear she was able to fulfill her dream of owning her own confectionery. However, after he told me that the recipe was the confectioner's own and that she had never divulged it to anyone else, I had to realize that this was a secret she had apparently taken with her to her grave. Nowadays, people tell me that I have surpassed her. What they don't know is that all the different recipes I use, all the varieties I offer, came to be when I tried to recreate her recipe. I never succeeded.
Oh, okay, so it was still relatively short.
Just look at the number of different ice creams I sell. People tell me how impressive that is and how they are all wonderful.
Hi, Cat. You've jumped back up on the desktop again. Yeah? Stop looking at my lap. No. You're just gonna bite the cords to my headphones and be a little menace. So that's what you always do.
Anyways, people tell me how impressive that is and how they are all wonderful. They think it makes me better than her, but she only ever sold a single flavor, a single variety. She never needed anything else because that one flavor was perfect. I can only ascribe my own success to what I learned from her. Of course, this corner is not the only... Wait, what? Oh, of course, this corner is not the only place where I sell the ice cream. I also have my spot in the surrounding villages, but even out there, I can slowly see the influence of the cities taking over. The trouble is, nowadays people just don't appreciate the art anymore. They only care that they can eat, and not about what they eat. They are too quick to settle for what they can get from the local supermarkets. Ugly mass manufactured pulp. Yeah. You know, some of those companies have approached me before. They wanted to buy my recipes, but I won't let them ruin what I have by making it cheap and easy to produce, like the stuff they sell. Hold on. My ice cream is only what it is because I still make it myself with my own two hands. This is the way it has been and how it's always going to be.
You mentioned you were planning to retire in a few years. What's going to happen then? Do you have any students who will take over the business afterwards? The dragon gave a big sigh.
I wish I've had a few students who wanted to learn the art, but they all gave up sooner or later.
Why is that?
I may be very forgiving, but the recipes aren't. Some steps require manual labor, and people don't expect the harsh conditions that come with the job. Many apply only because they know how successful I am or how much I sell on a hot day, but they don't see all the work that goes on behind the scenes. I see the same influence on the cities corrupting the youth of today.
Okay.
They are lazy and seek instant gratification, wanting to make their recipes easier and cut corners, but I won't stand to compromise on quality.
Hold on.
There's no one willing to learn, appreciate, and preserve the art. It will tell me there is no desire for my ice cream in this world anymore. Let them have their cheap stuff if that's all they want. I'd rather take my recipes to the grave than let the big companies have them. I have a grandson who may be my last hope. Unlike others, he was always interested in not only in eating my ice cream, but also in learning what it took to make it. In a year or two, he will be old enough to become my apprentice if he so desires. I am not sure if his interest will still be present. Even if it is, I don't know if he will be able to brave the hardships that come with it, but I have hope.
Hold on.
However, that takes us for the future. I have more pressing problems right now.
Like what?
You see, this area used to be the popular spot for people to meet each other. But ever since Tatsu Park opened, it's not worth it to come to my corner anymore. The store is closer now.
Maybe you shouldn't count on the people seeking you out. You should try coming to the people instead. Yeah, reasonable. That's what a cart is usually for, right? Have you tried moving it somewhere else?
Moving?
Well, that's what the wheels are for, right?
This has been my spout for the last 40 years. It's always worked out great for me.
Considering it's not working out so great right now, maybe it's time for a change. Yeah, you don't have to change your recipes, but changing location would probably be a good idea. The dragon raised a claw to his chin, his expression telling me he was deep in thought.
I guess I don't really have anything to lose at this point. What do you propose?
Oh, it faded to black. Oh! Okay, we just skipped over it.
I'm not sure how I let you to convince me to come here when this is the place that stole all my customers from me.
Oh, it ended. The food is done. I'll leave you with this music. Hold on. I like this song. Although he said this is the place that stole his customers, but I feel like he's overblowing it a little bit. This is not the place that stole his customers. It just like this isn't a competing ice cream shop, you know? So I don't quite see his argument there. Hold on. Also, I should. There we go. I like this guy's theme though. Now hold on. I need to cut this open and let it start cooling down so that I can actually eat it. Currently, I think it's a little bit too hot. Oh yeah, definitely too hot.
I'm not sure how I let you to convince me to come here when this is the place that stole all my customers from me.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right way to look at it. The world is ever changing and you can't stop that. You have to find ways to deal with it or else you'll be left behind in the past. It's too easy to just blame the change and be done with it. You shouldn't really be so quick to give up, you know?
But all my customers know that the other corner is my spot. How are they going to find me here?
I think the people who will buy some ice cream will spread the word. You can also take into consideration that, like, you could start splitting your time between the corner and here and, like, let other people know that you're also going here to sell your ice cream. Also, I imagine Katsuharu may or may not be hit with a, what is it? I feel like he's gonna have a permit issue. Maybe you need a permit to sell shit here.
You think so?
It's summer. I'm sure there are tons of people around who'd like to buy an ice cream right now.
Well, if you think you can sell ice cream better than me, then please go right ahead.
What do you usually do?
What do you mean?
Well, what's your usual sales tactic?
I don't need to do anything special. People always used to come to me during my best times. They wait for my arrival in lines, and I'd be sold out in minutes.
I see, that may have worked before, but these times call for different measures, I think. We set up the cart at one of the busier corners. Once it was ready, we only needed to get the word out. Okay. Ice cream, ice cream! Ice cream, ice cream, we all scream for ice cream. No, wait, ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Yeah, there. Oh god, this feels really weird. Ice cream by the one and only Katsuharu here in Tatsu Park. Get some well supplies last. It didn't take much to make the people in the vicinity take notice. The first customers arrived quickly, of course. Of course, everyone recognized Katsuharu and loved his ice cream, but they also commended him on this new location. Others, however, were attracted by me, the human that was generally under police protection. Openly selling ice cream gave people plenty of excuses to come over for a short chat. Oh no, we've become a marketing tool. Hooray! Soon people were flocking to the cart as word got around of the human selling Katsuharu's legendary ice cream in Tatsu Park. Ah, well, damn. Gray.
Could I get one of these, please?
Of course, what ice cream for my favorite art student?
How did you know?
I've seen you around. Besides, your accessories kind of gave it away.
Oh, I can see the pencils and the brush. Hold on. Down here.
Oh, okay.
I like how they're named Gray. Lamus. Oh god, we're gonna go through a bunch of different fucking characters. Can I even give at each of these unique... Oh, shit. Can I even give each of these unique voices? I need some eyes. No. Well, actually, I could do that. I need some eyes. My colleagues are dehydrated from working in the heat.
How many cups would you like?
Let's make it fast.
Alright, here you go. 10 cups plus 1 extra just for you.
Thank you. I'll make it count. Business was booming, but it wasn't until a certain person showed up that things were about to get serious. Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna have a permit thing. Whoa. Anyways.
Well, this is interesting. Posh British lady.
Minister.
What do you think you're doing here?
What does it look like?
It looks like you're selling ice cream, and since I personally know Katsuharu, I know
What?
I know that it's exquisite ice cream at that.
Not a bad guess.
I don't want to tell you what to do, but if the Trade Commissioner finds out about this, I won't hear the end of it. He'll probably be blathering about unfair competition and abuse of your status. I wouldn't mind his complaints, you know, but since I am in charge of your visit, it's all going to come back to me, and he's going to want an explanation.
I just wanted to help Katsuharu, that's all.
Help him? Is he in trouble?
Alas, the human speaks the truth. Ever since the opening of Tatsu Park, my business has been plagued by drought and become forsaken like a desert.
Oh, so we're not having issues with selling permits then.
Well, it's not hard to see why when you kept staying at your old spot at the other side of town.
It was Wolf's idea to come here.
And it was a good one. You don't look like you're having much trouble here at all, my friend.
Yes, I will have to admit defeat on that front, but in hindsight, all successful ideas look like good ones.
My friend, how come you never told me about any of this? I could have arranged something for you.
I was sure you had more troubling issues yourself than taking care of a businessman who should be able to take care of himself.
Well, I won't stand for this town's only ice cream vendor going out of business. With this new location, I don't think you'll have any more trouble. But in order to resolve this little situation here right now, I think I'll have to go with a different solution. You want to sell some ice cream, Wolf? Then I'll just have to buy the rest of your inventory.
Minister must be very hungry then. Or very hot. Maybe both.
I'm sure the other employees in my building will appreciate a little something to combat the heat. Would you mind if I borrowed this cart for a while? Otherwise, I'm not sure how I would go about transporting it all safely.
Not at all. Just let me know when I can retrieve it.
Of course.
Yoink! Well, that was interesting.
This could have hardly turned out about better for me. I can already feel the excitement of my glory days returning to these old bones of mine.
It sounded like you two knew each other. Did you fuck?
Indeed, I have served her ice cream since the beginning of my career.
Talk about a long-time customer.
And a good one, too. I know she not only has enjoyed my ice cream out of tradition or necessity, but also due to an appreciation of the finer arts. She is a connoisseur like me.
And she bought the whole inventory.
Yes, but don't just see her as a big spender. She's a true patron of the arts.
Do you like her?
How dare you say something like that about her? She's a muse, an inspiration. Her lifestyle embodies the philosophy of my art. And you ask if I like her? Huh! I see.
I see how it is. Whoops.
Anyways, I guess I should be thanking you for the help again.
There's no need for that.
I'd offer you some more ice cream, but I'm afraid we're all out for the day.
Actually, I didn't even have one earlier.
What?
Yeah, the customer you didn't want to serve interrupted us, and now our Mara took the rest with her.
Oh, you're right. What a great shame. You sold all my stock, yet didn't get a chance to indulge in the luxury yourself.
It's no big deal.
You know, you could come by next time when I'm in town again. Now that you have saved my business, I'd let you eat all the ice cream you want.
Thanks.
Well, maybe not all of it, or else I might go bankrupt again.
You met with Katsuhara and saved a business. Good job. Now I have the artisan. Congratulations. Hold on just a sec. I think it's I think my my stromboli has cooled down enough where I can eat it. Or at least start eating it. And pings, of course. Hold on. There was also no music going in the background, now that I realized. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I've started to hiccup now. Ah, damn it. That's annoying. Ah, damn it. Ah. Hold on. Ah. Yeah. Hiccups are far from enjoyable. I just I wanna finish this first half of the Stromboli before continuing. Ah. 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 Fucking hell. Ah. Stop that. Fucking hell. Oh, and it just. Ah. Ow. Loss, passion, superstition. Ah. Ah. I fucking hate hiccups. Ah. Ah. I woke with my eyes fixed on the ceiling wallpaper. A sense of dread... damn it. A sense of dread lingered from a nightmare I no longer remembered. How many more times would I see this apartment before I returned to my own world? Or before something happened to me? I got ready for the day and tried to shake off those thoughts. Oh. His voice, Sebastian's voice. Sebastian's voice. Hey, Wolf. And right on the minute, you show up at this time every day, like clockwork. Clocks are reliable. Reliable is good, and reliable is good in this line of work. I've got something for you. An envelope from the facility. Oh, these are the results from the tests Anna ran on my blood. She must have sent this before she was... I don't remember this. I don't remember ever receiving a letter like this. No. It's no use thinking about that now. Maybe the test results will be able to help us. Let's see, remarkable similarities in genetic makeup, particularly the brain structure. What the hell was that? I heard a pop outside. Oh, I suppose this isn't the only reason you're here. The chief will explain everything once we get there. Let's not keep him waiting, shall we?
Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh, okay. I think I've done this once before on stream. Like, I want to call this Investigation 4, but I guess there really is no real Investigation 4. Do I want to skip ahead? No, I don't think I'll skip ahead, no. Because I think, if I remember correctly, with this, I get to meet, Lorem's, Ipsum. I get to meet Ipsum again. Anyways, we arrived at a place that would look like an ordinary house, had it not been for its extraordinary size. It reminded me more of a hostel than a family home. Chief. There you are. Wait, weren't you supposed to be with Amura? Oh, I don't know. Yesterday, she became really busy after acquiring a cart of ice cream. And she spent the past 24 hours, 24, would it really be 24? I feel some, and she has spent the past day trying to eat it all. It's not quite his voice. And she has spent the last day trying to eat it all. So she's been really busy and preoccupied with that. I'm trying to think of how I could try and continue that. There's a joke to be had there, though. There is a joke to be had there.
Luckily, she doesn't work every day of the week.
I see.
Anyway, we're nearly done here, so I'll keep it short. Reza broke into the hatchery. There's another murder victim, an employee of the hatchery who was on night duty. Her body was found quite away from here. There's evidence of a struggle, but she covered a lot of distance before it was ultimately over. Loud bangs were heard from the area her body was found, and she has numerous wounds consistent with both the wounds of the previous victims and that other weapon he has.
By this point, news of another corpse didn't have the same impact anymore. She was just another one of Rez's faceless victims. A hatchery? Is that what this building is? Well, not only. It's a council-owned building. They like keeping everything related to their sector under the same roof. So besides the hatchery, there's also an orphanage and a family clinic inside. There are also offices related to the administration of those services. That reminds me of the production facility.
It should. They have a similar management structure. Can we get back to the case?
Sorry for the interruption, Chief. Wait a minute, if an orphanage is in there too...
There are no other casualties, but Reza got something else when he broke in. A generator, as well as a few eggs.
Hold on, let me take a drink.
Luckily, the power was restored before anything happened to all the other eggs left inside. But needless to say, the parents of the stolen eggs are not going to be happy.
Why would he steal eggs in the first place?
Maybe you can tell us. That's why you're here, after all.
I don't know. I have no idea what he would even do with them. Maybe he wants to use them as a bargaining chip. After all, he still has to make his escape, and the portal is broken. Do you think he wants to exchange them for safe passage through the portal? Maybe. It's still broken, though, so I'm not sure if that would be much help. Maybe he has the part needed to repair it, and now has everything he needs to escape. He could trade the eggs for safe passage, fix the portal, and leave. It's not the only possibility. He may not be the one who broke the portal. Maybe he thinks you've intentionally sabotaged it, so he can't leave. And he feels he needs the eggs as a bargaining chip to get you to repair it. If you just wanted to leave, I feel like he could have done that already. Wait, I feel like I've done this more than once now that I'm actually getting back into it. So. Oh, hey, AC. How are you? Only by an hour. So most of the last hour was taken up by me, doing Katsuharu. Because I went and visited Katsuharu and saved his business, and now I have the artisan achievement. So, yes, the ice cream quest. Oh, whoops. Yeah, the ice cream quest. Which was pretty interesting. I thought it was decent. I liked it. Katsuharu is... I don't think Katsuharu is my favorite character, but I think he's nice. He's pretty decent.
He's the old man!
You know. Anyways, if he just wanted to leave, I feel he could have done that already.
It doesn't even matter who sabotaged the portal. We only know that Reza's actions are becoming more and more desperate. He kidnapped defenseless eggs and even used the human weapon. Something's clearly going on with him. Maybe it means he'll slip up soon.
I also find it really weird how, for Katsuharu's meeting, how, side characters are mid. Yeah, honestly, that's fair. Yeah, but I guess even then, the side characters that I do remember meeting, like Ipsum, are still, I guess, a bit more interesting, and I gravitate towards them more. Maybe it'll be a bit different as I meet more side characters, because I still need to meet with the grocery store guy. I still need to meet with the grocery store guy. And I think a few other side characters that I still need to see. And also, I do think I should meet with Kevin again, one of these run-throughs. Not necessarily, I guess, for completion's sake, for this stream series. But yeah.
Anyways, who knows? Maybe he already has. In any case, we're done here. Let's head back to the department and decide what to do next. Hopefully some of the test results will tell us something.
If I remember correctly, this is the, this is the part right before we head to the, abandoned farmhouse. To where we failed to catch Reza. I'm a little bit, like, my mind is a little bit lost on where we are in-game right now. Okay, yeah. That's where we are then. Good.
After a brief walk, we were in Bryce's office again. Initial test results had already come in, but didn't reveal any insightful or new information. So what do we do now? Go over the timeline again? Not yet. There are a few things I'd like to take care of first. What do you have in mind? Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Come in. And of course, it's Maverick. Maverick, what are you doing here?
Tree, can I talk to you alone?
We're quite busy here, Maverick. What is this about?
Reza!
Well, you're looking at the Reza task force, so if you have anything to say, you can say it in front of all of us.
I see.
Also, I should actually look. Yeah, impressed. Okay. I'm also not entirely sure what these cards mean. I really wish I knew what these cards mean. Like, I understand they're each associated with different characters, but... I mean, like, they're cool art and all, but... Like, I guess the map for Adine, I guess, the map, okay, but like, loss of his brother? Because if I remember correctly, you do hear what happens to Maverick's brother. As for this, I'm not entirely sure. It looks like we fucked Anna in this. Like, that's what that tells me. For whatever reason. That's what it looks like. I don't know. The thing with Maverick. Yeah, doesn't he tell you on the second date
because last I remember, we went through Bryce's second date, but we skipped through Bryce's second date, so we didn't get any of the specifics this time. Also, just one sec. So I put some food in the toaster oven earlier, and I ate half of it before you arrived, and I kind of just want to finish the second half. So it's like right here on the desk. So, but I want to finish this before we continue. Earlier it gave me the hiccups, which was really annoying. Sounds good, sounds good.
Stretch.
If I remember correctly, in this chapter, this is chapter 4, right? I believe we can meet Ipsum for this like investigation, non-investigation. I believe we can meet with Ipsum. Because I remember doing that on, I think it was 2 streams ago, in one of the previous run-throughs. No, it would have been 3. Yeah, I do want to. Because I believe he's called the Witness. Hold on, there's still some of this left. But I if I remember correctly, he's referred to as the Witness before you go to go and see him. Like during one of these types of interactions with Bryce, like a witness is mentioned, and that witness just so happens to be Ipsum. Just got a little bit of this left to eat, so. Yes. On one of the previous streams, I got that dialogue. And I think you were here for that as well. I think it was 2 or 3 streams ago, I want to say. I think it was the run before this. Before we started on Lorem's Bad End. We met with Ipsum, and by that point, Lorem had gone missing. And it was really sad. That was sad. I don't want Lorem to die, because I like Lorem. Lorem's nice. Ah, damn it. I have the hiccups again. Maybe. That's not good. One last piece. Ah. Nom nom. I just need to swallow the last of this. Okay. Here we go.
I think I know where Reza is.
Okay, there we go.
You know where Reza is at this very moment.
I have good reason to believe that I have located his hideout. He could still be there, or he might have already moved on.
Damn, Maverick, tell me everything.
I've been tracking him for a while now. When he was at the portal a few days ago, I nearly got him and managed to follow him for a while before I lost him. Based on that, where he's been and where his victims have been found, I could triangulate his whereabouts. He has to live somewhere, right? He needs to base. He needs a base to hide the. He needs a base to hide the generators and everything he has stolen.
Bryce cleared the clutter on a table and smoothed out a map of the town on its surface. It already had a few locations related to the case marked on it.
Show it to me.
Prior victims were found here and here. Today's was here. She was following him likely because she wanted to save the eggs he stole. This is the path he took from the portal when I followed him a few days ago. So we have established this as his area of operation. Extrapolate it, and we can narrow it down to this. Now, where could he be hiding in this area? He's certainly not within the village borders, so unless he's decided to live in the wilderness or in a hole in the ground, the only option is here.
The abandoned farm. When did you figure all of this out?
Just a few minutes ago. When I did, I immediately came here.
Damn it, Maverick, this might be it. Should we send an observation team? As if we had one to spare. Heck, we're going there right now. What about you, Maverick?
I'm still on sick leave, remember? Besides, if I saw Reza right now, I'd probably do something I shouldn't.
How about you, Wolf?
Isn't this going to be dangerous?
Reza probably won't harm you, as you're the only one he could possibly consider an ally.
Good point.
If anything, with you there, we might be able to convince him to give up. Or we could act like we intend to trade you for the eggs if he tries to use them as a bargaining chip.
You're not really going to use me as ransom, right?
We'll see about that.
I suppose if it's necessary, I'll have to play along.
I've got your back. If there's one thing we could do to make this whole situation even worse, it would be messing up with you. we have the element of surprise if we walk into his base right now, but we risk Reza lashing out with his weapon. If we want to resolve this peacefully, observation is probably the way to go. I guess we won't need Wolf there for that, though. True enough. Ah. Alright, Wolf. You stay here and wait for further instructions. We need you at a moment's notice. Don't do anything without us telling you to, understand?
Okay.
Alright then. Let's go, Sebastian. After you, Chief. And Maverick, good job.
Thanks, Chief. Shortly after they vanished, Maverick also turned to leave. Tell Maverick to wait. No, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not. If, as I understand it, I need to talk to Maverick for one or both of Bryce's endings. So I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not really doing Bryce's endings right now. Then I had to wait. Bryce and Sebastian were observing the farm now, and if anything new happened, I would be the first to know. I spent some time looking around Bryce's office, studying all the material he had gathered about the case, though there wasn't any information I didn't already know. Huh. After a few hours, the telephone in his office rang. And not sure whether the call was intended for me or Bryce, I picked up.
Wolf? Yes. I think you need to come here. I'll give you the directions.
No problem. Where does he have a telephone out here that he can use? Because as far as I'm aware, Bryce does not have a cell phone. So, how did he call the office?
There you are.
So what happened?
A whole lot of nothing. There was no movement to or from the building in the time we've been watching.
One of the spirit... Maybe, but I'm not sure if an Ixamen sphere has that ability. I know an Ixamen sphere is used, as being some kind of phone. I'm not sure. Because with how I remember the Ixamen sphere being described, it always sounded more like some sort of camera. Some sort of camera that could record or take pictures. So, you might be right, and maybe I'll have to see, maybe I'll have to see in Lorem's good ending. Because for Lorem's good ending, I need to assemble the Ixamen sphere. And so maybe I can play around with the Ixamen sphere then. So.
He usually operates during the night, so maybe he's just asleep. In that case, it would be best for us to go in before he has a chance to make his escape.
Or maybe he's not in there anymore. He could have seen us and slipped away unnoticed, with plenty of time to destroy the evidence while we've been waiting here.
You're right. Either he's still inside or he's already gone and not coming back. Let's go in.
What should I do?
You're coming with me. Sebastian, you walk around and watch the back of the building, just in case he tries to escape.
I'm on it, Chief.
So we have two options here. The first is you stay here and I go inside. This way, if Reza tries to flee and sees you, it might throw him off. You might be able to stop him, or if we get into a standoff, I can tell him you're here as well.
And the second?
You go in first, and I follow you.
I'm gonna go in first.
As I don't think there is any achievement for letting Bryce die, and I don't know what Bryce dying even affects, right? Other than making it so that I can't go on dates on it with him. So, like, I may as well just go in first, just so that I can disarm the bomb. Or find the bomb and, I guess, disarm it? Or just find it so that he doesn't die.
This way, if we find him, maybe we can resolve things peacefully. You might be able to talk to him, and even if it doesn't work out, you've got me and Sebastian nearby to stop him. I don't think he's planning to harm you on sight, and if we can hear things starting to go wrong, we might still be able to surprise him.
If you let him die...
Oh.
If you don't mind him dying. Okay. So, like, I save here, or, well, I'll keep this save. But do you mean, like, I save before he dies. I let him die. Then I save and then I reload the save and go in first? Is that it? Because maybe I could try and do that? Oh, God. Okay.
I don't think he's planning to harm you on sight, and if we hear things starting to go, oh yeah, I've already done this.
So either way, we take him by surprise. I just have the option of talking to him first.
I think you could pull it off. Maybe, if you're there, he won't act as irrationally as he would if I was suddenly standing in front of him. I'm not going to force you if you don't want to, though.
Save. Yes. Okay. So, you go in, I'll wait here. Let's try this. Alright. I watched as Bryce made his way to the front door. Looking around, I scanned the windows of the building for any sign of movement. When Bryce reached the door, I wondered how he would make his entry. Would he try to be quiet and sneak around, hoping to find Reza unprepared? Or would he barge in and rely on his strength and speed to apprehend him? Though, shortly after Bryce opened the door, an earth-shattering sound echoed across the sky.
Kaboom!
Bryce! Okay, so do I reload the save now? Do I reload the save now? Cause he's officially dead. Okay. So, load. Yes. I'll do it.
Alright, let's go.
Unable to modify... Holy shit. Really? If you consider that the first time around, Bryce was actually safe and you went back to see what would happen if he went with the other choice. In any case, there's no use trying to change this now. You'll just have to deal with it returning. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, God! Oh, that makes me feel like shit now. Hold on, one sec. I should turn on the light. Damn, though. Fuck. Well... Damn. Okay. Oof.
That's a little sad. Gonna be perfectly honest. Yeah, no shit.
Kaboom!
Demo Man from TF2. Okay. Yeah. Oh, God, that's fucked.
I can't believe he's really gone. I'm sorry, Wolf. I just don't know what to say. All the responsibility falls on me now, and Reza is still out there somewhere. This case is just beyond our capabilities. We were already at a bare minimum before this, but with Bryce gone, I just don't know what we should do now. I've already requested help from one of the cities. I hope they'll send some good investigators our way as soon as possible. At least we reclaimed everything that was stolen. Well, except for the eggs. I don't want to have to explain to the parents how their children were killed in the explosion. All of the generators were just sitting inside there. Makes me think Reza must have left in a hurry. And we got so close, too. It was his hideout, for crying out loud. He probably just saw us approaching and left before we even had the chance to apprehend him. But you know what? We can't stop now. If anything, this has only proven he's even more dangerous than we thought. If Reza can make bombs out of generators, who's to say where he'll use them next? We have to stop him, Wolf. Are you with me? Yes. Regardless of Bryce's death, we have to try our best to proceed with the investigation for his memory and for the sake of the town. At least Reza doesn't have any generators for now. All the stolen ones were accounted for inside the building. Alright, let me see what else we have.
Wait, actually, hold on. Status. Okay.
I was just thinking over something. We also found this bloody bandage. And do you think that's his? That's what we need to find out, but given all we know, it probably is. So he's wounded. We know he was injured during the fight with his first victim, but whether this is the same wound or something else, I'm not sure. In any case, you could bring it to the lab for us to find out more. Sure. Next, we have a witness who reported hearing loud bangs during the night. We'd like to send someone to make a follow-up visit. You'll need to confirm the witness statement, and then see if he has anything new to share. Also, we have reclaimed your PDAs. We're going to send one to the archives for analysis. Since they have experience with human artifacts, they're better suited to do it than any of our departments.
Actually, hold on. So, is it possible to prevent Bryce from ever dying by getting his good ending? Or do you always have to go in first, even if you've got his good ending?
Okay, good. Good.
Well then. Time to continue on. Like, good endings make them unable to be killed. Oh, nice! Like Bryce and Anna. So, okay, that's good. That's good. I can't wait to start cracking out the good endings then.
No problem. In any case, I'll just leave everything here until I get to it, so feel free to do these tasks as you wish. I know it's laughable that we don't even have a free hand for simple errands. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I should get back to the investigation now. I'll leave the stuff for you here. and I'll take care of the rest once I get back, alright? Sure thing. Good luck, Wolf.
You too.
Visit the witness, because I want to see different dialogue.
Oh, it's you. He's British. Oh, it's you. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm working with the police and hoped you could answer a few questions. Because I responded to your call for a witness about last night, right? Yes. Alright. What do you want to know? Can you tell me what happened? Sure, I was running an experiment in my home laboratory and waiting for it to finish. Around 2 a.m., I suddenly hear a few bangs outside. They reminded me of small explosions. It sounded like they were coming from just around the corner. I see. Did anything about this seem unusual to you? Not really. I know I've caused a few similar disturbances with my experiments before. If someone else decided to take up home experimentation, they certainly have my approval. Besides, I wasn't in any position to abandon the experiment that was running at the time, or else it would have had a similar outcome. Thank you. I think that will be all. No problem. By the way, are you going to meet with Lorem again anytime soon? I don't know. Why are you asking? You've hung out with him a few times now. You see, he doesn't have many friends, and I think he's starting to like you. That's not really unusual. It's just, if something happens the next time you meet him, don't be mad at him, okay? Okay. What thing might happen the next time we meet? I'm gonna take the bandage to the facility. I hope this is the right place. Damien. Honestly, Damien's interaction... Oh. Another facility. Okay. No spoilers. What do you mean no spoilers? So I am kind of just skipping through this because this is always super long. Yes, I want to skip ahead. Oh, I got another achievement. Ooh, for next date with Lorem. Oh, okay. Anyways, I got a fast forward, skip ahead 10 times. Okay. Nice, I got another achievement. How many is that now? That is, hold on, let me look at Steam achievements. That is 35 out of 63, so 55%. We're moving up in the world. Seems there's nothing for me to do this morning. I guess they don't need me at the police department. Not that I mind. Seems I've got some messages. Let's see.
Hey, it's me. Do you want to meet up again? I know you're busy, but the summer festival is coming up soon. I'm not saying we should go, but we certainly could if you want to. In any case, call me back when you hear this.
Well then. Let's go! Let's meet with Lorem. Oh, also I should save. And I'm gonna save over this slot.
Hey!
Hey, Lorem.
So this is where you live.
You already got a glimpse when you delivered Rez's letter, remember?
Yeah, but back then, I didn't really notice anything. I was nervous.
I want to see. Yeah, Lorem 4. Okay. Why were you nervous?
Well, there was the fact I was going to speak to a human. Plus, I didn't know if you'd actually listen to what I had to say. Then I also wondered if I was going to remember everything. I wanted to tell you, or worse, if I'd get thrown out again, like when I talked to Reza.
You actually talked to Reza?
Well, not really. He just took the letter I had for him and closed the door. But that was before you arrived here.
Do you know who sent the letter?
It came through the portal, so I assume it was from a human.
I see.
By the way, did you hear about Ipsum? Apparently he's become a witness for a murder case.
Yeah, I actually took a statement about that not too long ago.
Really? Oh, does that mean this has something to do with Reza's disappearance?
Lorem, why are you blushing so much? I can see the pink right there. Unless it's just my eyes. But I see pink here. I assume this is supposed to be a blush. And is it? Or is that just my screen? Or... No, that looks like pink. Is that a blush on his face that I'm seeing, AC? Okay, good. I'm not seeing things. There's really no use in denying it by this point.
How long have you been helping the police anyway?
Since the day of my arrival, really.
Oh wow, I guess that explains why you've been so busy.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, did that fuck up the microphone? Okay, no it didn't. Good. Sorry about that, I accidentally tugged on the cord.
I imagine you can't talk about it though.
I don't really care anymore. Besides, I think it has become common knowledge by this point.
You're trying to find Reza, right? Wasn't he your friend?
I'm not sure I'd call him that.
Still, he was supposed to be your partner in this, and now he's just gone.
I'm more worried about what he's doing now. Even if we find him, this may put our diplomatic relationship in peril. Oh. I guess I shouldn't talk about stuff like that.
Why not?
It's no use worrying about things I can't change.
Right, just focus on the things you can. That's my philosophy. You know, it's a bit of a shame you didn't want to go to the festival.
Oh, really? What? I already had my fair share of adventure the last time we met. Besides, I should probably lay that low for now. Okay, I didn't know we weren't going to the festival.
You're right. The crowds would probably go crazy if they saw you. We could still watch the big fireworks show together, though. We wouldn't even need to go to the festival grounds to do that.
Sure, if you like.
It only takes place at the end of the festival, though.
When's that?
A few days from now.
You've been here a few minutes and already I want to schedule our next get-together.
Get-together? That's an odd way of phrasing it.
Would you prefer if I called it a date?
I don't know. It just seems a bit odd to me, considering this all started with me begging you to meet me, so I could draw pictures of you.
We did that, and then we went treasure hunting, which was your way of saying thanks.
What would you call what we're doing here now, then?
Dinner. I invited you for dinner. Lorem is the dinner. We are eating Lorem. Lorem, you are dinner. Sorry.
I'm not seeing anything to eat here, though.
Right, that's because I wasn't sure about what's in the kitchen. I also don't know what you like, so let's just order something.
There are a few places nearby. Do you have anything in mind?
I'm not really in the mood to try something new.
Sure, how about pizza?
Sounds good.
Alright, just let me call Pantoli's then.
They already let us down with the treasure hunt. Why do you think this will be different?
They're closest, and I haven't ordered from them in ages.
I wonder how big Lorem actually is. I imagine him being like 5 foot tops. Hold on. Let me convert that into centimeters. Inch to centimeter. So I imagine him being around 152 inches. Or centimeters, excuse me. 152 centimeters tall. Which is just 5 foot. So, I don't think he's too tall. Maybe for good reason. If they can't even get the treasure hunt right, I wouldn't want to know what they do to their pizzas.
It's just a pizza, Wolf. How bad could it be?
All right, if you want to vouch for Pantoli's, go ahead. Actually, I think I've got one of their menus here. Yep, here it is.
Let's see, even their smallest pizza is going to be pretty big for me.
We could share one.
Sure, what toppings would you like? I think I'll go with salad.
That's a new one. Sounds interesting.
Interesting enough to try it?
I'll look at the other options first.
Alright, what would you like on your half?
I'll go with salad as well. I wouldn't have salad on pizza in real life, just so you know. With pizzas, I like meat on my pizza. Just put a shitload of meat on there. Or if you only have cheese, I'm fine with cheese as well.
Really? Alright. I'll just place the order then.
Go ahead. Maybe I should have put pepperoni there.
I'll get it.
Lorem got up and walked to the door. From my place on the couch, I couldn't see anything, but I heard a bit of talking before he returned to me carrying the square box.
The flyer, you just delivered this? I actually know her.
I guess it's not unusual for you to know each other. Your jobs are pretty similar.
I suppose some things never change in this town.
Lorem opened the box and showed me the pizza we had ordered. Memories of days gone by raced through my head.
Alright, let's get this party started.
Don't we need more people for a party? I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Spinach and tuna. Nah, I don't think I could do spinach and tuna. That's a bit much for me.
With pizza, anything's a party.
I feel like I haven't had pizza like this in ages.
What are you waiting for then?
I took one of the slices. On its surface was an obvious layer of grease that was sure to stain anything it came in contact with.
What do you think?
It's been way too long.
Guess you don't mind what we got Pantoli's now, huh?
With these words, he grabbed one of the slices on his half and bit into it. After chewing a few times, his expression suddenly twisted into a scowl. Is something wrong?
Now I remember why I haven't ordered from Pantoli's in a while. Their pizza sucks.
It's not that bad.
Maybe you just haven't had a good pizza to compare it to.
Hey, it's still better than nothing.
I suppose.
By the way, how's your game coming along?
I don't know. I feel like I've hit a wall.
Why is that?
Maybe I got in over my head, you know? The more progress I make, the more it becomes apparent that I'll need a lot more help than I thought.
So far, you're the only one who's been working on this, right?
Yep, but I'm starting to realize how it won't work out if I continue like this.
Why not?
I would never be done, or if it was, it would be very different from what I'd like it to be, so something needs to change. I suppose I'm just worried, because once you start involving other people, things get a lot more complicated.
How so?
I've always been the odd one out, so I'm not sure how well I could work with a team. You have to find people, work out how to pay them, and how to divide the work. I guess I'm just starting to realize what kind of investment this would actually be.
You sounded a lot more optimistic the last time we talked about this.
Yeah, it's all fun and games when you're thinking about ideas that you could turn into a game. But once you actually start working on it, it's a completely different story. At some point, it just becomes another job.
Isn't that what you expected?
Of course it is. I knew it would be a lot of work, but I guess I'm just not sure if it's all worth it.
That depends on why you're making it in the first place. Last time you said you had nothing to lose either way.
Well, maybe I was wrong about that. I do have something to lose.
What's that? Oh, okay, see you in a sec then.
Myself. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do what's necessary to finish what I started.
If you think about it, what's the worst that could happen?
Investing a lot of time and money only to end up with nothing in the end. I could end up disappointing those who play the game, those who collaborated with me, and lastly, myself.
That's what you're worried about?
That's what being a creator is like. If you put tons of work and effort into something, you want people to like it, right? If that's not what's going to happen, why do it in the first place?
But you're not doing this for other people, are you? It's your game and your idea, after all.
Right, but...
You're not trying to cater to someone else, so what other people think is not important. Ugh. Besides, what they think is outside of your control anyway. Just look at what happened with Pentoli's. Why do you think their pizza sucks?
They probably cut a lot of corners during the production with the ingredients. They value quantity over quality, and are only trying to get as many pizzas out there as possible to satisfy demands.
Hold on, I'm probably receiving some unhinged texts. One sec. Oh god. Oh god, that's fucking hilarious. Okay. Well, that was an interesting thing to be sent in texts. Okay.
Lorem. To satisfy demand. They're cheap and the pizza tastes like it.
Okay, but they're still in business, so this must be working out for them somehow. Even if you don't like it, they are offering something other people clearly want. They probably don't give a damn about whether or not you like their pizza.
I'm sure they don't.
They just give people what they want, and that's why they stay in business. I don't think this line of logic works. Because they probably do at least sort of care about whether or not people like their pizzas. Because if people absolutely did not like their pizza, then they would not buy their pizza, supposedly. Theoretically, they would not be buying their pizza. Assuming there are competitors in this area. Right? So I'm not sure this line of reasoning works. Especially because we're applying it to his project. And he's worried about basically if his project is not what other people want, right? Like I don't entirely get this line of reasoning that they're trying to establish here. It feels a little bit flawed.
Are you saying that I won't be successful if I don't cater to others?
Won't be Yeah. No, I'm saying that unless being successful is the goal, you don't need to cater to anyone else. Maybe? Ah, fuck, my eye. Something's in my eye. Man, I'm saying unless being successful is the goal, you don't need to cater to anyone else. This still isn't working in my head. For whatever reason. Like, this line of reasoning just doesn't want to work for me. Because if you did, you would end up like Pantoli's, and you really would lose yourself. Unless being successful is the goal. You don't need to cater to anyone. I sort of see what they're saying now. Okay.
I guess you have a point.
So what if other people like their greasy pizzas? That's not what you want to do.
Certainly not.
Okay, yeah, okay. I see the argument that they're making now. Okay. You said yourself that your philosophy is to focus on the things you can change. So what are your options here? A wise person once said, do or do not, there is no try. I have grown to not like this statement. Like, Yoda is neat, but also fuck this statement.
Not doing this has never been an option for me.
Then you have to make the most of it, and nothing else matters.
I think you're right. I should just focus on getting things done as best I can.
Who knows, maybe you're wrong about Pantoli's. Maybe they're actually a big family restaurant with a rich tradition and history, and that's why people like them.
No, I think it's just because they have cheap pizzas.
Yeah, probably. It reminds me of the fucking like Little Caesars hot and ready pizza, which is apparently super cheap. I've never had their hot and ready pizza. I've had their normal pizzas, and they were okay. They were not exceptional. They were not exceptionally bad. They were not exceptionally good. They were pizzas. It has also been years, but like Oh shit. Hello. Yeah, no. I'm banning those two motherfuckers. Fuck off, please. Anyways. We continue.
Oh. Anyway, there's a good reason for my anxiety. I usually keep to myself, and that's always how I've worked best. If there's one thing that life has taught me, it's that other people fear what they don't know.
Can I not delete the messages from the feed? Those spam messages? Like the feed on stream specifically. That's weird. Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh well.
I guess that's an odd way to say. When humans are worshipped by many, most of them don't actually know any humans. Not like I know you.
Hello, Cap. No.
Maybe I should rephrase that. People are afraid of what they don't understand. I was bullied a lot when I was a kid. You know, it can be pretty tough when you're growing up and all the other kids are always bigger than you. Luckily, that was never a big problem for me. Even in kindergarten, we got told to not make fun of our differences because of how different our species are. It's just odd that for a society that celebrates our differences, there are still things that are too different even for them. When I grew up and went to college, I thought that people would know better than to continue doing those horrible things. But I was ultimately proven wrong. Their bodies may have been those of adults, but their hearts stayed the same place they were a decade ago.
Yeah, people are assholes, buddy.
Working on my own has helped. But that is treating the symptom, not the cause of the problem. I can't always just run away, and I'll have to step into the limelight and brave the storm again if I want to finish this game. There's something about me that you don't know.
What is it?
In a way, I owe it to tell you because you're going to find out sooner or later anyway. And when it happens, it should be on my terms rather than someone else's.
Welcome back, AC. Apparently, Lorem is about to spill me a secret. He's about to spill me a secret. What is it?
I'm a hermaphrodite.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I was born with both sets of sex organs, and before you ask, that is not something that is at all common in any of our dragon species.
What were those messages? Oh, those were just spam bots. I deleted them on the dashboard, but it appears as though they were not deleted on like the stream chat view. But anyway, yeah, they're spam bots. I think it's for like paid viewers so that Twitch channels can boost their viewership. Yeah, like it was two within like 3 seconds of each other. Like one appeared and then the other one appeared within three seconds of the other one. It was super quick, and then almost immediately after I saw them, I banned them both. So, anyways,
I was born with both sets of sex organs. And before you ask, that is not something that is at all common in any of our dragon species. In the eyes of some, that makes me a freak of nature, something that needs fixing, or shouldn't exist in the first place.
get out! No, I don't mind. Nah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we don't. Sure, some people may think that it's odd, but I don't really care. It's just another part of who you are.
Thank you. That's such a big relief. You know, it's not always the bullies who go after me once they know. Too often it's also been people who I thought were my friends. So whenever I meet another person, I have to prepare myself for this conversation, not knowing whether they will suddenly turn against me when they find out. And the reactions can be very different. Some get angry or make fun of me. Others feel betrayed and don't want to have anything to do with me anymore. By now, I think I've seen it all.
Well, those friends weren't really friends. They're fucking dicks. Fuck them.
I'm so glad that you're not like them, but it's always a gamble. Maybe the next person I tell is going to become violent. How can I put myself out there when this could happen wherever I go? You know what I mean? What will people do when they find about me and my game? I just don't know. That's what I'm worried about. I only wish there was a place where I could be safe from all of that, where it just wouldn't matter that this is who I am. If someone like you, someone with a place of authority, said something, maybe that could change things. You know you can't interfere with our politics, though. Oh, I know you can't interfere with our politics, though. You're an ambassador. That doesn't mean I don't have hope that something like that will happen one day. I should probably go now. It's getting late. You made me feel a lot better, though. You told me not to worry about the future, and maybe you're right. Sure, there is still a lot of work ahead, but maybe it's not as hopeless as I thought.
It never is. Hold on one sec. Oh god, okay, interesting.
Hey, do you still want to see the fireworks show together?
Sure.
Alright, just give me a call in a few days so we can discuss the details.
I'll do that.
Alright, I'll see you then.
See ya. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. Another free day. Yay me. Damn. Okay. What do I do now then? Because if I meet with Remy, then like I'm only gonna get like one date in with either of them. So what do I do? What do I do? I mean, I guess so there's an achievement that I saw. Decide not to meet anyone or investigate 10 times. Like you can always rest. Yeah. That works towards that that achievement. So, yeah. In the end, I decided to spend the day relaxing in my apartment. I didn't know when things would start to pick up again, so I figured it would be better to get some rest as long as I still could. Duty. Fireworks noises. After a night of turbulent dreams, my consciousness returned to the shores of the waking world. Today is the day of the big fireworks. Who should I bring? I will bring
Lorem!
Hold on, I'm drinking a little bit of something. Hold on. Yeah. After a few minutes of walking, I arrived at a rather empty-looking area near the edge of town. Hey, Lorem.
Hey, Wolf.
You were right. This is much better than mingling with the crowds. I can do without all the extra noise and screaming.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do now?
Wait. I think it's starting. Look. We were quiet as we waited in the stillness of the night enveloped us. Soon I heard the sound of the first rocket making its way into the night sky, after which it exploded in a pattern of colors. More rockets followed, their thunderous noise echoing throughout the land. Wow, pretty lights. Suddenly, a terrible realization hit me. Considering how public an event this was, I was told multiple times that everyone would be watching the fireworks. Now would be the best time for Reza to do anything he planned to do. Wow, that sounds a little bit familiar. Like this happened last time. Not only was the village basically deserted, but the sounds of the fireworks would also overshadow any gun shops, giving him as much security as he would ever have. As the portal had been repaired by the mysterious person I met, now was the perfect time for Reza to make his getaway, and I was the only one who knew. Lorem, I think we need to go, now.
What's going on?
I know where Reza is.
Really?
We need to stop him.
What do you think I can do? He's twice as big as I am, and let's not forget about his weapon.
Also, I'm gonna just save. I can try to hold him off. You go and get help.
Alright. Where is he anyway?
The underground building. Let's go! I feel like part of this end arrived at the portal just a few minutes later. I couldn't help but be glad, as it was still turned off and didn't appear to have been used recently. But it meant Reza was still here, somewhere. I looked around, thinking about where he could be, or if it was worth waiting for him here when I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Hesitating, I drew nearer. So I think most of this ending is going to be the same as other endings. So I might rush through it a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I checked Sebastian for any signs of life and found nothing. However, his body was still warm. Reza was here very recently, but he hadn't used the portal just yet. Why? Sebastian's guard post was not just for the portal itself, but also the surrounding area. Since Reza was already here, he probably had some unfinished business very close by. The underground building. The administrator had told me about the prowess of the generators within. It probably hadn't been hard for Reza to guess the same. Or to try stealing them from a place he knew would be even more deserted than the rest of the village was right now. He also didn't have far to go from the portal. All things considered, it was the only option that made sense to me. I could have waited for Reza here, but in the end I decided it would be better to meet him underground. If there was going to be a confrontation, I was sure I would have the advantage in a more crowded space. Even in the darkness, it was easy for me to spot the site where they had unearthed the building's entry, as it was in a roped-off area that seemed I'd seen from far before. God damn, I'm jumbling my words. When I entered the building, I was met by a long, illuminated hallway that was lined with the doors. Lights were already on. Reza was very close. Suddenly, one of the doors opened. Reza, he spotted me. Okay.
Ah ha 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 ha, evil British man. Wolf, you're here.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. I've always wanted to talk with you for so long. I even tried to contact you, but I couldn't with someone tailing you the whole time. But talking can wait. Now that you're here, we've got everything. Come on, help me with this and let's get out of here. No, what are you talking about? I'm not doing anything for you, until you answer a few questions. You want to talk now? Sure, why not? We've probably got a few hours if we wanted to. None of them will disturb us here. We could even get the backup generator as well, after we send this one over. When did you realize we were in the past? I've known about it for a while. How about you? Only recently. Looking back, it just seems so obvious. Yeah. Prehistoric fruits, plants. You just need to look at the sky, the sun, constellations. Hey, did you know you could have looked at the PDA and it would have fucking told you, you fucking dumbass? Yeah, I know. You can even see the meteorites. Are you done being condescending? I guess so. Ha 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 ha. This is very similar to all of the other endings. You killed those dragons, Reza. What a brilliant deduction, Sherlock. Why did you do it? Do you really need me to spell it out? I thought better of you. After I found out the truth about this place, I knew just waiting for the generators we were owed was not an option anymore. Stayed longer than necessary. You wouldn't believe how hard it was. But who cares? With just one, we should be... Most of the touch... Yeah. How could you do this? How could I do this? Let me ask, what is the harm? You're just gonna die a little out of your schedule. You know, if that fucker hadn't interrupted us, blah, blah, blah. How about we don't let them all die? They're not going to be extinct anytime soon. If that's what you're concerned about, I paid the hatchery another visit. With the right persuasion, blah, 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 blah. We're gonna use them as slaves. So like if I do this, I'm gonna play it safe and kind of just manually skip through this. Get your priorities straight. Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna all just stay. Yeah, I know. What you're proposing is treason. Stay here. Fuck off. Just let me through and you can do whatever you want. I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. I see how it is. You can try it on the next. Yeah, probably, because yeah, probably. Actually, you know what? I know what playthrough I'll... So, okay. So, pause quickly just to look at achievements. So I've already seen Remy's bad ending technically, but that was also a long while ago, so I don't exactly remember it. So what I might try and do is I might try to see Remy's bad ending for a second time, and I think I'll try it on that playthrough. So yeah. Although actually, so AC, I said this earlier, but you weren't here for that. So, I don't know how many more streams exactly that I'll do, before the end of summer, but it might only be like 4 or 5 more streams. Because I do want to stop streaming, once classes start back up, which is on the, 19th of August. And I also have, I think it's next week. Next week I have something, that will make it so that I can't stream for basically a week. So, yeah. I'll try to see what I can get through, though. Hopefully I should be able to get one more bad ending before then. So, but I just wanted to let you know, because I know I talked about it earlier, but no one was here. But I do hope to do just like a few streams whenever I get breaks, which that would be my Thanksgiving break and then winter break. So yeah, it does kind of suck, but like I'd rather
I'd rather focus all of my efforts on class so that I don't have this as a something I use as a distraction. Especially because I want to have decent enough grades to possibly get an internship at some point. So yeah. Class is important. But like I said, I'll try and stream during breaks. And who knows, I might do 1 or 2 weekend streams before then and now and then. Or between the end of summer and then. But I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I'll definitely try to do a bit of streaming during breaks. So it's not like you won't see me for 9 months, or at least you shouldn't. So, anyways, back to this. You just become their lackey. Don't tell me you've been drinking. Blah, blah, blah. Their family's on the line. Their entire world. They live in perfect harmony. Yeah, but they're also gonna fucking die. I don't care what happens to them. Fuck you. Ugh. Shit.
But yeah, back to the game. I'm just gonna manually skip through this.
If there was a different way, I wouldn't have spent the last few weeks doing what you didn't.
Like there probably was. Reza, you dense motherfucker.
You don't live in this fairy tale world. I think I know why. You're just too soft. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe you don't have a life back home. Pettiness and politics. Blah, 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 blah. I think he wants to become a dictator, so... maybe you've forgotten about them, but I haven't. And then what? Fat chance. I think the leaders back home will agree with my course of action. Why are you telling me this? Because I expect you to join me. No, eat shit. And you call yourself an ambassador. This generator is the only thing we need to survive. Dragons also need all the generators, so fuck you. Makes you judge, jury, and executioner. What a wonderful set of morals you have there, Wolf. You think you can stop the comet? So close. We were this close to greatness. Evil laugh. Why are you laughing? 'Cause it's funny. You can't stop me now. Anyway, I think it's about to transition.
Maybe I can.
Suddenly, Maverick and Lorem appeared next to me.
You planned this, didn't you, Wolf?
Traitor!
And to think I let you distract me with such a cheap trick, just because I thought there was still a shred of humanity within you.
He pulled out his gun, not sure which of us he should be aiming at.
Just let me go and I'll forget this thing ever happened.
You've got 6 bullets for 3 people. Do you think you can really do that, Reza? Do you think this is worth risking your life for?
I've been risking my life for this every day for the last 2 weeks. What did you do in that time? Sip champagne in your nice apartment.
No, but we did have a shitload of beer.
Besides, this generator and the whole building came from our time.
They belong to humanity.
Suddenly, the administrator came out of the shadows in the hallway behind Reza.
No, they belong to me.
Confused, Reza spun around, aiming his gun at the newcomer, who was slowly walking towards him.
Who the fuck are you? Freeze! I said freeze!
Want to waste your bullets on me? Feel free. You can't stop all of us. If you say so. Pew pew pew! He pulled the trigger and the administrator fell to the ground with a dull thud that knocked her mask off. Oh no, Tatsu! Honestly, this seems relatively similar to all of the other endings we've done so far. So, yeah. My first instinct was to run away, but as Maverick and Lorem started charging, so did I. Pew pew, pew. 1, 2, 3. 1. So that's 4 out of the 6 bullets. Oh, skip is not even an option here. Okay. Reza was quick with his aim and shot at Maverick until he went down. Lorem took flight with a few beats of their wings and was about to collide with Reza, but at the last moment, Reza got a kick out of the way and hit Lorem with a well-aimed kick. Oh, so they don't shoot Lorem. In an instant, Reza was aiming at me. I quickly dove behind the box with the generator for cover just before he pulled the trigger. While I was unharmed, a loud hiss suddenly started emanating from the box. Okay, this is a little bit different. Okay. I knew what was going to happen and quickly started running towards the exit. Just as I reached the outside, the explosion battered my ears. The shockwave sent me flying briefly before I roughly collided with the ground. Wait, was Lorem left in there? What? Ah, fuck, I hope Lorem doesn't die. Holy shit. My vision blurred instantly, and all control left my body as I slowly closed my eyes. Laura! I awoke to the sight of Reza aiming his gun at me. What the heck did you do to the portal? What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. Why can't I use it then? And what happened to the coordinates? The dragons don't know that much about the portal, so it must have been you or that girl. You better give me something, or else I have no reason to let you live. It was her. Who is she? I don't know. We know. They must have sent her through after you. The only question is why. You are the one who suddenly vanished. Maybe that's why they sent her. We know why she came here. So are we, like, deliberately lying to him? Or... like, what the fuck? I had my plan and humanity was fine with it. You must have told them something that changed their minds. I haven't been in contact with them since the day I arrived here. I've got nothing to do with her. I just wanted a diplomatic solution. That was the fucking plan. You weren't supposed to know anything about what I was doing. If humanity knew, why would they send her then? That's what I've been asking myself. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really matter anyway. She is the only one who knows how to use the portal again, and now that you've killed her, we're both stuck here. You've got something to do with this, or else you wouldn't be so fucking smug about it. No, I just like seeing you fail. Stop denying it! Yeah, and I can't skip this either. You're going to fix this right now, or I'll find ways to make you talk. Nothing you can do or say will change what's coming now. What's that? Turn around. Reza glanced back over his shoulder, just in time to see Maverick running towards him? What the fuck? Maverick running in with a steel chair? He turned around, aiming his gun in Maverick's direction. Before he could fire, I grabbed his hand in an attempt to disarm him. But I cannot skip through unread text. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, just in case I'd read this before. But in the scuffle, a shot went off and I suddenly found myself in a world of pain. I collapsed to the ground, still holding the gun. Maverick bounced and pinned Rez. How? Holy shit, Maverick survived 3 fucking gunshots? What? Maverick coming in with a steel fucking chair. Holy shit. Like, what the hell? What are you going to do now, Reza? No, he probably still has a knife. Remember, he uses a knife, too. Not so strong anymore without your weapon, huh? The voices fade as I watch the sky. My vision turned red, making it look as if the stars were bathing in a sea of blood. I resigned to my fate as I closed my eyes. Reza was apprehended and taken to jail. As communication between our worlds was no longer possible, humanity never learned of our fate in this timeline. They decided that if our visit did not yield any results, they would no longer try their luck with the portal and instead use their remaining energy to hold on as long as they still could. It was an uphill battle that was eventually lost when the city ran out of resources and fell. Reza warned the dragons of the comet and its dangers, but without the generators from the underground building, their plan to redirect it ultimately failed. Wait, what? Wait, so we don't, like... We don't get any, like, closure with Lorem? Is Lorem dead? Is Lorem dead? Or... Because, like, did he die in the explosion? Or... What? What? I'm a bit confused. Everyone died. Yes. No, yeah, but in the explosion in the facility, though. Because Maverick was there, right? Maverick was there, but he didn't die, even though he tanked 3 gunshots. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know I need the fixed sphere for the good ending, but even in Adin's bad ending, and I think even in Remy's bad ending, we still got like a little bit of closure with them after the interaction at the facility, at the underground bunker facility. So this is just a little bit of a departure from the established, like what has been established. So, okay. I've seen Lorem's bad ending. Hooray! Oh, hey, Katsuharu's here. Nice. Ah, well, shit, though. That's a little... I'm still a little confused, though. Because that's a very odd... It's a departure from the previous endings that I've seen. Because at least in the other endings, even though they're the bad endings, we still get a bit of closure. Maverick still being alive also confuses me. And it doesn't tell me if Lorem actually died or not in like the explosion in the underground facility. So I'm a little confused. Hi, Cat. Well, I've seen Lorem's bad end now, though. So I can cross that off the list. Okay, that sounds good. God damn, okay. Hi, cat. No, this is your third time, and it's the third time I'm gonna say it. Please. Please don't bother me. I can deal with you later. Okay, so... Shit, okay. Well, we've done Lorem's bad end. So, I guess... Lorem's bad end. So, we've done Adin's bad end, we've done the neutral ending. We've done, actually, hold on, let me... So, I'm gonna create a new sticky note for this, so... Bad... and... Lorem. Yes. Adin. Lorem, Adin. We haven't done Bryce. We haven't done Anna. And we haven't done Remy. Well, we've technically done Remy already, but it wasn't on stream. It was when I first got the game, so I still want to do Remy's bad ending. So Lorem, Adin, Bryce, Anna, Remy, and then I'll put Evil at the bottom. So... Oh, no. So I'm talking about game endings, right? So we just finished, Lorem's bad ending. And so I'm currently going over, like, what endings do I still have to go over? And I should look in the gallery. Yes, Katsuharu! Yeah. But yeah, I'm just going over the ending, like, the bad endings that I still have to do. So I've done Lorem and I've done Adin. You were here for Adin's, I believe. I still need to do Bryce. I still need to do Anna. I've technically done Remy's before, but I want to do it on stream. I'll put Evil ending at the bottom, so. Adin is the banana Durg. Lorem is, like, the light blue one. So, this artwork is super fucking good, though. Oh, God. But yeah, Adin is banana Durg. So we've done her bad ending, and we've done Lorem's bad ending. So yeah. So we still need to do Bryce, Anna, Remy, and then the evil ending, and then we start going through all of the good endings. So, yeah. Also, important achievements that I still want to get. Hold on, I need to write those down on a different sticky note, maybe. Assuming I don't have... this I can get rid of. I have a lot of sticky note pads. I don't remember why I have all of them, but I have a lot of them, so I use sticky notes to keep track of shit. So, hold on. I'll have to throw those away. Okay, so I've done bad ends. Shit. Shit. But no. Okay, so now I want to do important achievements that I still want to get. I still want to prescription. I've done nuisance. I've done investigator 1. I've done. Hold on. Start with options. What? Help. Hold on. Can I not look? Can I not look at any of the achievements? No? Ah, damn it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to look at the Steam page. I've done those, I've done that. I've done Window Shopper, I've done Investigator 2. Cartographer? Cartographer, I think I want to do for Dean's good ending. Base Finder, I think I'll do for Lorem's good ending. Prankster. Improve Anna's mood, and then... Okay, so Anna... Okay. Hey, AC, I'm currently working through what other, like, the major achievements that I want to get. Investigator 3. Flawless. Okay, so I want to get Flawless Run. Hold on. I need something with a better eraser. Here we go. So I want to do achievements. I want to get Flawless Run. I want to get Flawless Run. I've done Librarian. I think I have Patient. I have General Knowledgeist. Ooh, Teetotaler I can do an Evil. I've done Disrobement. I want to do You Are a Winner, where you beat Sebastian. You Are a Winner, meet with Sebastian. I want to do... Whoops. I want to do leg. I want to see where leg stretcher is. Hold on. Look at achievements. What does it tell me? Leg stretcher, stretch your legs. Oh. Oh, okay, so that's in Bryce's second date. Okay. So I can do that on one of Bryce's runs then. So I'll erase leg stretcher. Research for material I've done. Oh, audio file. Okay, audio file. So I might try and get audio file and You're a Winner on one or two of Bryce's runs. I want to get the politics
The politician. I have souvenir. I have the artisan. Sphere builder will be for
Sphere builder. Bryce. Okay.
I already have the student. I have fast forward. Lazy I'll probably get on evil. Or at least get pretty close. Date 2 of the main characters and get them both to impress status. Okay. I also want to get popular, but I'm not sure if I can get that for the bad ends. Endings. Okay, yeah.
You need to be lazy and evil.
Well, no, not necessarily. Well,
don't I need to date everyone to get them on bad terms with me though? Like at least once, just so that I can flip them off and make them hate me? Date all the dirt. Yeah, but we're talking about for the evil ending. Like the we fuck everyone up ending.
so
So yeah.
But no, next ending that we're going to be doing is
Bryce's bad ending. Which I'm probably going to start today.
I will be starting today.
Oh, also, one thing that I should tell both of you, I was discussing this in the general chat, but at about 6 p.m. Pacific time, I should be starting a stream with Sancho, maybe, depending on how things turn out. Because he wanted to do Satisfactory, and he sent me a DM, and it seems like things are gonna work out. So, yeah. But like I said, it'll be at, like, 6 p.m. Pacific time. So, I don't know if either of you can make it to that, if that's too late for either of you. So, yeah. Anyways,
enough about that. Let's do Bryce. So, importantly,
we're gonna do Bryce's bad end.
and there are two achievements. There are two achievements that I'm hoping I can get at the same time. They will be
talk about the vacation he is planning. Oh, okay. Achievement unlocks after listening to all of Zhang's records. Sebastian. Huh, interesting. Oh, wait, I should look at the all pages. EF. Fortune cards. So, Oh. 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 Yeah, Bryce End is only affected by Maverick. Yes, but for Bryce, I also want to get all of his dates. So I'm currently looking at the game wiki. And so you know those cards that that we talked about earlier, the ones that we didn't know what they do. Apparently, oh god, there's pink flower. Anyways, you remember those cards. So apparently the game wiki has a page for those cards. And apparently what they're supposed to mean and how you get them. Wait. For the Enlightenment card? What is the Enlightenment card? Oh. Duty. Oh. This is interesting. Okay. I might want to look at that later because I think those cards are neat. And it doesn't look like they have too much in the way of spoilers, so yeah, that'll be interesting. I'll have to look at that later. Okay, good. Okay, so let us start a new one so that we can start working on Bryce's bad ending. Trauma. Actually, what does this card mean? Trauma. Hope, duty, conflict, loss, pride, trauma. Chapter 1. You'll get this card if you've achieved a bad ending on your previous run. Chapter 2. You'll get this card if by any chance don't qualify for any other card meant to appear on this chapter. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So, I know what these cards are supposed to mean then. So, the cards are supposed to basically inform you what ending you're eligible for, effectively. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I wish it told you that in game. Okay. Maybe it does somewhere, but that's interesting. Okay. Wow. Okay. Because one of these cards apparently one of these cards that shows up apparently shows up if you are on path to the evil ending. Oh, and loss? Okay. Holy shit. Also, I think the passion card is broke. Anyways, fuck. Okay. Let's get Bryce's bad ending. I went off on too much of a tangent. I awoke from uneasy dreams looking at an unfamiliar ceiling. Just for a moment I wondered where I was before the events of last night all came back to me. After a good stretch, I looked around the room, illuminated by the sunlight coming in from the window. Outside, in the distance, the portal I had emerged from proudly stood on the peak of a small hill. Getting ready, I noticed something lying on the table. It was the note Remy had left for me in case I needed anything, along with his own home phone number and work number. There were also some numbers for delivery, food, and other necessities. Doorbell. It looks like you've seen this before. Skip to character select. I'm not gonna skip to character selection, but I am going to skip through this using the skip function. What am I gonna? I'm gonna kiss his hand. Don't bother with him. He doesn't talk too much, just like you. Very funny. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, let's give her some of our blood, even though we're not going for the good ending just because I like to give the blood. Like, I wouldn't like to give blood, but in the game, it's a good thing. I don't like needles in real life. I struggle with them. Okay, so... Did he give her blood? I'm gonna tell him no. Let's not do it for free, right? Settles it then. It looks like you've seen this before. Skip to the investigation. Let me quickly think. Yes, I want to skip ahead. Okay. Just readjusting myself. Hold on. On our way to the crime scene. Sebastian. Are you ready? Just do it. I guess so. I want to blow through this just so that I can get to Bryce's first date. I would at the very least like to get to Bryce's first date. So. Oh my god, it is also getting a little bit warm in here. It is currently 101 degrees outside. So, I'm currently turning on a fan behind my second monitor so that it keeps the monitor cool. Huh.
What do you think?
Well, he's definitely dead.
Yeah, rip. Let's just say this will be your test. And tell me what you can deduce from what you see. Give it your best shot.
Investigation start. 38 Celsius. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Yeah, it really blows. Honestly, it's been worse though. I do have air conditioning, but it's not on right now. It might kick on soon though, because of how warm it's getting. Usually I hear it because it's really, really hard. It's really hard? No, because it's really loud. Why did I say hard? The winds are kind of hard to miss.
True, but what are they telling you?
They were inflicted with a sharp implement. They're clean cunts.
That is true, but what does this matter?
It could have only been someone with hands. Gun. Yes. He did not want to make any noise. Which do you think was the lethal one? The one on his neck? see. I see. There's a lot of blood. He died here. That's true. Doesn't help deter. Objection! He did.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I just always wanted to say that.
Go on, please.
What about the blood on his muzzle? You tell me. He fought back. That's about everything. Investigation over. I still want to do good on these investigations, at least. You know what, kid? Maybe we should have you around more often. Oh, it's the human. Well, I'm a human.
I'd call you by your name, but you never actually told me it.
Also, I should check status. Okay, that didn't affect. Oh. Hold on. Status. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what these cards mean, here. Which is kind of sad, but... It's Wolf. Do you work for the police? Guess so. That doesn't sound I'm not quite convinced either. By the way, I didn't know you also did deliveries. He'll be looking for Reza soon enough. To be fair, I might too if I was shot. Oh, my throat.
That wouldn't be the case if he wasn't on sick leave. Reza will turn up eventually. I surely hope so. I think we're done here. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so, okay, so, quickly save. I'm gonna be just right back. Give me like 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna be right back. Just need to do something very quick. But I'll be back. Just 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so we're currently going for Bryce's bad ending. But I would also kind of like to meet with Sebastian. So I'm wondering, should I go? You are a winner. You are a winner is the achievement. You are a winner. Beat Sebastian at his own game. Let's open up Sebastian.
Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Hold on. Oh my god. Please. Naomi. What? Weird. Okay. Anyways, do Seb. Okay. Let's see. I saved, right? Yes, I saved. Okay. Let's meet with Sebastian then. Hey, Sebastian, this is Wolf. Huh, he just hung up. You're still here. I'm still on the clock, you know. Huh. Well, I'm glad you could, you take my security so seriously. Just doing my job, sir. I appreciate it. Anyway, did you need anything? It's just pretty boring when I have to spend all the day all on my own. I don't really know anyone here yet, so I don't know where I could go or what I could do for fun. Well, if I were here earlier, I could have shown you around town and given you the tour, but it's getting dark outside. I think most places are closed by now. Let me think. Do you like being outdoors? Shit, man, I don't know. Hold on just a second. Okay. Let's see. Do you like being outdoors? Not really. I see. Maybe I could change your mind about that. What do you mean? What do you think about camping? You want to go camping right now? Well, it might not be my best idea, but I'm not sure there's much else we could do at this time. Would it even be okay for us to just go outside? I'm supposed to be guarding you, you know. Technically, I'm still on the clock, but camping would be much more fun than you just staying inside and me guarding your door, don't you think? Besides, I'm supposed to accompany you wherever you go. You're not our prisoner, so of course you're free to go wherever you want to. If you wanted to spend a night outside and experience the countryside, not only could I not stop you, but I'd be obligated to come with you. So, what do you say? So then how do I get to his card game? Only available in Chapter 1 if you've seen at least one ending already. Okay. He doesn't have a status thing, though. Sure. Sure, just let me grab a few things. Well, here we are. I'm surprised we even got a spot like this late after what you told me. With a member of the police force and someone who is as important as you are, it's not really surprising. They probably regard it as an honor to be hosting us. So this is it? No tent or anything? Oh, tent camping would have been a bit more complicated to set up at the last minute. Is there any other form of camping? What you're seeing here is cave camping. Essentially, they're run like hostels, but you sleep in caves like this one. Oh. Well, at least we got some furnishing. Could use a few sleeping bags, though. If you wanted a comfy bed, you should have stayed in your room. This here is the real deal. Sounds great.
Yep, just us and nature itself.
We even have some natural lighting here. Some in here. So much for the real deal.
We could just sit in the dark if you'd prefer that.
No, I think this will do.
Have you ever gone camping before?
Not like this.
I see. You know, I was kind of nervous when I met you the first time.
I could tell.
It was quite a thing to hear that humans were going to visit our world, but when I met you and it turned out you were just like an ordinary person, that really threw me off.
Didn't you meet Reza before?
Actually, no. Everything about your visit is clouded in secrecy, so I didn't get to hear much about Reza from Maverick before I met you.
I see. So are you one of those who expected me to act a certain way because I'm a human?
Actually, I didn't have much to do with it.
Wait, what?
Any high-profile guest would have made me nervous, especially if I was in charge of keeping them safe. I also happen to be the newest guy on the force, so I didn't exactly want this to turn into a career ender right there.
You've been doing a great job so far. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
I'm sure of it.
How long have you been on the force? They didn't assign the rookie to me, did they? Just because I'm the newest guy doesn't mean I'm a rookie. It's been a few years now.
I suppose that means you don't get many recruits.
Not here, at the very least. This is just a small town, so we don't really need them, all that often. I got lucky when I got this position, because I'd figured there'd be more competition from the locals.
Locals? Don't you live here?
I live here now, but I actually grew up in a small farming village that mostly consisted of runners like me.
Oh, okay. Runners?
Oh, that's just what we call our species sometimes. We've got pretty powerful legs.
I can see that.
Can he crash my head between his thighs?
That was the first thing my head could come up with. That was super fucking stupid.
Are there many villages where the inhabitants are mostly of the same species? For sure, it's mostly smaller ones though, because the bigger they get, the more variety you'll find.
I see.
I only have my hometown to compare to, but from what I've heard, there are other villages that are pretty similar. They can only survive like that if they lead much simpler lives, or if they focus on a certain industry that species is good at.
So your species is good at farming?
Better than the earth dragons, at least. Even though they come in handy pulling the plows.
Why did you decide to become a police officer?
It's a little interesting seeing how this society is supposed to be quite technologically advanced, and yet it sounds like they mostly use hand tools and drawn like carts and shit for like farming. They don't even have, I guess, like tractors or combine harvesters for farming is what it sounds like, or just even any automated harvesters. So I don't know, that just seems a little bit weird.
I just wanted to see what's out there beyond our vegetable fields, and if whatever was there was like the stories I'd heard.
Is it?
Oh yes, it's been great. Now that you mention it, I don't really know much about this town either. Well, what would you like to know?
What can you tell me about the people? They're a friendly bunch for the most part. My mind just suddenly went blank. It just suddenly shut off. I don't know why the fuck it did that. They're a friendly bunch for the most part. Of course, I also met some unpleasant fellows in my line of work, but luckily those seem to be the minority. There was also a bit of culture shock when I initially came here with all the different species living here together, but my police training took care of that. What is it like to work with Bryce? He kind of took me under his wing when I came here, and I've been working with him ever since. Pun not intended. What? But Bryce doesn't... Bryce doesn't really have wings, though, does he? He just has, like, nubs that he can flex around. I wouldn't really consider those wings. So... I found it a bit weird that the big shot himself had to show the country bumpkin the ropes, though. I thought he saw it as a challenge or that he wanted to scare me away. But honestly, he's been great. Everyone here trusts him a lot. I feel like I should do an accent, like a country drawl for Sebastian, given that he's supposed to be from the country. So we gives him a more country accent like this. How does that sound? What do you think about that? A bit of a redneck type deal. Can I have your thoughts on that? What do you think? You think this fits old country bumpkin, Sebastian? What do y'all think? Redneck salamander. Honestly, he looks a bit more brown than red. So, but with what he's telling me, it sounds like some sort of redneck accent sounds quite applicable to him. What y'all think? I can try and do it if you like. It's a lot more interesting than what I've been doing previously, which is just my own voice, but trying to make it sound a little more authoritative. So, for example, it would go like, I thought he saw it as a challenge, or that he wanted to scare me away, but honestly, he's been great. Everyone here trusts him a lot. I think I'm kind of fucking it up, though. What's it like having so many different species in the Force? Turns out he's a risk. No, I want... Yeah, fair. Well, honestly, I'm not as much worried about not having any voice left by tomorrow. I'm more so worried about not having any voice left by, in 2 hours when I try to stream with Sancho, assuming that's still on the table. Compared to my hometown, it's been quite an interesting change. On one hand, you get all kinds of different people with all kinds of different strengths, abilities, and backgrounds that can make your work so much better. Oh, so much easier. Easier, not better. Easier. On the other hand, it creates all kinds of new problems that I never would have expected. I won't forget the first time I had to follow a shoplifter who also happened to be a flyer. What can you tell me about the land? The land? The land? The land. The land. I should give his voice a bit deeper, because I feel as though I've been doing it a bit too high. The land? Well, I hear they have fertile soil. Not as fertile as my hometown, though. I was talking more about if they have any sort of industry. Oh, I see. This town is actually quite unique, because even though it's fairly small, it has its own production facility. With that, we basically have our own full production chain. So your one factory is everyone's pride and joy here? In a way, yes. It makes us fairly independent and keeps everything local. Do you have any special recommendations or secrets I should know about this town? Secrets? This town doesn't really have many secrets. Not that I know of, at the very least. Maybe you just don't belong to the inner circle yet. I don't think as a member of the police force I'd get to see everything there is to see. Oh wait, I'd think as a member of the police force I'd get to see everything there is to see. Either way, I don't think there's anything that special about our town. But hey, I'm not the only one who's been new here. What are your expressions? Good, bad, ugly? It's been fun so far. Fun? That's not something I'd expect you to say after we showed you a corpse on your first day. Hey, if Bryce said it had to be done, then that's part of the job. I'm not sure if it was a good idea by Bryce to take you to the crime scene, though. I know he's a hands-on guy, but that really was a bit much. Pun not intended. What? I know he's a hands-on guy. What pun? What pun? Are we implying that Bryce is a bit handsy? Or what? Pun? What? Hands-on guy. What? A hands-on guy. I feel like that pun didn't work. Either that or it just flew over my fucking head. If you need my help, I'm glad to give it. Fostering goodwill and all that. Well, at least you don't seem to be traumatized from the experience. Anyway, how about some fun? What kind of fun are you talking about? I brought some playing cards. A staple for any camping trip. I see. What are we playing? I'm going to save this because it sort of recommended that I save scum this in case I fail. Just a little game called Bastion Breach. Ever heard of it? Can't say I have. We often play it in the break room to pass the time. It's good fun, though things can get quite heated sometimes. Let me go over the rules. Sure. As you can see, each of us starts with all the cards of a given suit in their hands. Your diamonds and I'll be hearts. You've got my heart already. Is that so? Anyways. What you see in the center is the middle row, which is the line of shuffled cards from another suit. This way, each game is going to be unique, since the middle row always changes between games. Now this is how the game works. We play around for each card in the middle row, starting with the one you see at the very left. During each round, we both decide which card to play and put it here face down like this. Once we have both played a card, we flip them over. The highest card wins the round, and whoever played it gets a point. To clarify, 2 is the lowest card and King is the highest. Ace is a special card. It beats every face card, but will lose against any number card. Okay, that kinda makes sense.
Now, the card from the middle row also counts, so it's possible that neither of us will get the point for a round. Yeah, it's kinda interesting. If there is a tie, no clear winner between the 3 cards, or the middle row has the highest card, no player will get a point for that round. However, the next round will give the winner an extra point to make up for it. At the end, the player with the most points, number of points wins the game. Did you get all that? Hold on, just let me, hold on. Discussions. Actually, no. Back to the library. Guides, hold on. Do all the things. How to delete the save game. Secrets? Hold on. So I'm currently trying to look for maybe a guide on how to and winning card combination for Bastion Breach. Oh my god. Link to the doc. Hold on. Continue to external site. Oh! Okay, so this is interesting. This one is hard. Okay. Well, oh, whoops, I opened up the wrong thing. Okay, so save here. Yes, let's get started. So, this game is all about bluffing and mind games. We can always see what cards have been played, so each of us knows exactly what the other player has left. Alright, are you ready? Sure. Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. Take all the time you need to make your selection. Round 1. A 5 for the first card makes for an interesting start. You could try to surpass it and play something higher, but if I'm going to do the same, you don't know how high I would go. To not only beat the 5, but your higher card as well. Alternatively, you could count on me trying to beat a higher card and play a low one instead, thus making me waste time. What's it going to be, Wolf? I want to do 6. As you can see, I played a lowly 2 just to see what would happen. Getting to know your opponent and their tendencies is just as important as analyzing potential moves and strategies. Okay. First point is yours, but now you'll have to ask yourself, was it worth it? King presents us with an interesting conundrum, especially when getting him early when most cards are still available. I'll let you figure this one out, though. I do feel like that there is probably a strategy to this. So, I think for all of the high cards,
I think for the face cards, what I probably want to do is what I probably want to do for all of the high cards is to or at least the face cards is to play low ones. Looks like a tie. Of course, the only card that beats king is the ace, but playing it here would be a rookie mistake. It's definitely a safer play to just get rid of a low card here. Okay. Okay. 6. I feel like I want to go all out for 10. For 6, I feel like I could try and either draw. Let's play 7. Yep, his point. Okay. Round 4. Round 4, I'll play my king. Not too bad so far. Round 5. With an 8. So he's played his 10 and a queen. So he still has the king and the jack. I feel like dumping my 3. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ace. An ace beats a face card. Two, 3, 10, queen, jack. So he can't play a face card here. So use the 5. Okay. For a jack. A jack, I want to use my queen. Halfway point, so now it's going to get really serious. Anyone can still win. Round 8. Okay. The queen... I may as well use my ace here, right? Because the ace beats any face card, right? But it's not beaten by any number card. So I'll just end up losing this anyways later on, right? If I end up trying to play it against any of these. So ooh, he did. Interesting. Okay, here I want to win, right? Because this will give me 2 extra points, I think. So... Oh... Ah, he does still have the king left, though. I'm trying to think. Could I go... I still have higher cards, I think, than he has left, though. Maybe. Unless these are mirrored. Let's play this. Okay, so okay, so this is where his higher cards were. Okay. Yeehaw! Okay, so this is where his... So all he has are lower cards than me now. Okay. So... 8, 8. Let's assume this is an 8. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's play a 9 here. Nice. A 3. So the thing is, he still has a jack. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he doesn't have a jack. I have a jack. Okay. He does not have a jack. He has queen, jack, king. Okay. So if I 8, 9, 10. Oh, so they don't have anything higher than me then. So I should just be able to have a full sweep. All right, that's it. Seems like you won, fair and square. Of course I went easy on you. You know that, right? Yeah, sure. Hooray! Holy shit! How'd I do that? Ah, that was great. I liked that. That was a fun game. You won a game of Bastion Breach. Hold on, let me look. Bastion Breach. Bastion Breach. Oh, is Bastion... There has to be... hold on. Bastion Breach, hold on. Card game. Okay. I'm not seeing a wicked. Must be called something. Well, no. So here's the thing. So I just looked up Bastion Breach, and all that I've seen is most of what I'm seeing is stuff for angels with scaly wings. And like the only non-thing with angels with scaly wings is like an online Bastion Breach simulator, basically. That's interesting. I'll just put these away. No rematch? Maybe some other time. It's getting kinda late now. If you say so. Hey, maybe next time you could teach me a human card game. Sure. Maybe we should get some sleep now. I imagine it'll just be as busy tomorrow as it was today. And let's not forget, I have to get up early to report about this. Don't leave out the part where I totally won. You wish. So how would you like your bed of rocks? That's pretty cool. I suppose it takes some getting used to. Blanket would have been nice, at the very least. I could warm you up. I'm not sure it would be safe to keep a fire burning overnight. You're right, but I wasn't talking about that. Oh, I see. Either way, the only blanket I can offer is myself. I'll take it. Alright then. Is that better? Sure. We just slept with the dragon! Nice! Holy shit! And I thought I was gonna have to save scum that. Damn. Well then. Damn. Get to Bryce's ending now. Yeah. Hold on one sec. I am going to be, hold on. I am going to erase this. Okay. I have erased, that from achievements to do. Yeah, it is... There's a bit more strategy to it than luck, I think. Because you know what cards your opponent has played and has not played. And you always know what card you're going up against next. As in the middle. So... yeah, that was fun though. I liked that card game. Also yes, I saved. Okay. So, I was wanting to stop at 5 p.m. And when I do each of Bryce's dates, I do want to go through them all the way. I just saved scum to see what cards he'll play. That's fair. Yeah, you could do that. Does he play the same cards each time? Or is it random? Because if he just plays the same cards each time, I imagine it would get a little bit boring. Okay. But yeah, anyways, back to Bryce. So, so I still damn. Yeah, no, for all of Bryce's dates, I'm just going to go all the way through them, as in every single line of dialogue. Like I did with Lorem. So, yeah. But also, so I wanted to stop at 5 p.m. It's currently 15 minutes from them, just so that I'd have an hour break between now and when I try to stream with Sancho, assuming they're still up for it. I should probably send a DM. I should still send a DM just to make sure. Still up for 6. I should still send him a DM just to make sure. And if we're still on for that, I'm probably gonna end stream. Because I don't want to stop in the middle of Bryce's date, because I think that would be a little bit annoying. For the both of us. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, he just got home. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, he has Discord notifications, because I just DM'd him. But yeah, he said he just got home, and we should still be on for 6 p.m. So, I'm going to, hold on. Ooh, interesting. Well then, so I'm going to just end stream. I'm not even going to raid into anyone. But like I said, I should be picking the stream, a stream of Satisfactory specifically, up in about an hour and 15 minutes. Probably closer to an hour. About an hour from now, I should start streaming again. So yeah. Thank you both for coming by. And speaking, I hope to see, yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern. Ah, nice. That'll be good. But I hope to see either one or both of you there. If you both can make it. That stream will probably be the latest that I've ever streamed so far, because I don't think I've done any late night streaming to nearly that late. So, but yeah, thank you both for coming by. AC and Volk. I hope to see you guys next stream, and if not later today, then probably I might stream tomorrow. It's a good chance that I'll stream tomorrow. If not, then it'll probably be on I don't quite want to say Friday, but probably Saturday. So tomorrow, Tuesday, and Saturday I'm hoping to stream. Not Sunday though, I don't think. At least not at any reasonable time. It would be very late at night. But yeah, thank you both for coming by. I hope to see you guys later. Bye-bye.